Captain Awesome Thoughts with your awesome thought of right now, people. That's right now. Here we are moving into March. I hope everything's going great for you because it is going fantastic for me. It's amazing when you start pushing yourself and getting out there and doing those things that scare the bejeebers out of you. I just did mine. It's been on my list for way too long. It wasn't until I made it into a writing, into a goal, that I went skydiving. That's right. I jumped out of a perfectly, well, it wasn't perfect plane, but it flew. It got us up there. It was 10,000 feet. And I'll tell you what, I was scared breathless. All I know is that I was strapped in, and this is what I had to remember, that I went out and found a mentor. I found somebody who's skydived over 3,000 times. 3,000, so I figured he could probably pull off 3,001 because he knows what he's doing, because you know what? He doesn't want to get hurt either, just as bad as I don't want to get hurt by bouncing off the ground. So it was an incredible experience. I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty pumped up, pretty jazzed, because it was just yesterday, and I was watching the videos this morning, scary and fun all at the same time. So that reminded me of what we're doing here, being awesome. How do you become awesome? Well, you have to go out there and become it. You have to be responsible for your actions and the things you want to do and become. You can't sit on your couch and expect the world to come to you. You can't sit in a cold room and say, how come it's so cold, without at least turning up the heat, starting a fire. You have to get something burning inside you to make it happen. And that's where I come in. I am your mentor to become awesome. You want to become a superhero in life? Then now's the time. There's no other time than now. Because you know what? It takes time, it takes attitude, and it takes gratitude to be great. You have to know where you've been, where you are now, and where you're going in the future if you want to become great. You've got to have those things. You've got to set a plan together. And to do that, we talked about this. I've got my calendar for February. We're into March now. This is what my calendar looks like. These are all the things I love in life. This talks about what I've been wanting to do, where I want to go, my 3 main goals for the month, and then I write down something awesome about that day so that I can remember that I had gratitude going and I had a good attitude. So I want you to get your calendars out, make sure you're filling them in, and make it happen. So you got your time, where you've been, where you are now, where you're going. Then you got great attitude. You got to have an attitude. Just like I was scared to holy heck jumping out of a plane, but you know what? I knew going into it I was going to be okay. It was scary. Man, I did it. I let it back on the ground, laughing and joking, screamed the whole way. It was awesome. So my attitude, work on it. Be good, be awesome. Now, gratitude is something we all have to work on. Even I do. I get cut off during the day and I get all upset. But you know what? I got to be grateful that, hey, you know what? I live in a country where I can drive myself to work. I live in a country where I can go do the things I want to do when I want to do them, like jump out of a plane for no good reason other than to scare the heck out of myself. So you got to be grateful for what you've got. So remember that. You have to be responsible by becoming it. Then you got to have time, attitude, and gratitude. You want to be great? Use those 3 things. That is the magic formula to being awesome. It is time, attitude, gratitude. It's TAG. Become it, be it, and you'll be awesome. Captain Awesome Thoughts with your awesome thought of right now.